My name is Jeremy Nolan. I'm the chef here at Brauhuas in Philadelphia. I grew up in Reading, which is outside of Philadelphia, only about an hour or so. I've lived in Philadelphia now for about 7 years. Cheesesteak to me is definitely a very iconic Philadelphia thing. Everyone knows about it. It's also something growing up outside of Philadelphia. When we would come to Philadelphia, we almost always got cheesesteak. Originally, I'm from California, so all my family still lives there. They would come and visit, and we'd always get a cheesesteak somewhere just because they wanted to see what the whole thing was all about. I think there's definitely things to be done. I mean, a sausage sandwich, could be reinterpreted as a cheesesteak for sure. I mean, all the elements are there: the bread, the meat, some kind of a topping of some sort. We just changed it up a little bit. I think we just kind of took that idea and just kind of like adapted it and modernized it a little bit, adding our own unique German flavors to something that already exists and that's really popular. It is refined because we use an aged Gouda and a smoked Gouda and beer to make like a cheese whiz type sauce instead of using a canned processed cheese. We also slice our own meat. We use a rump roast, which is what we use for sauerbraten, so we always have it on hand. Just slice it like paper thin. And on top of that, we make our own rolls, and we make these in Pretzel Rolls. So I think it definitely, is a little more refined. And also, like, my favorite thing at cheesesteak is always the cherry peppers that you put on. So we took that idea and made our mixed pickle and chopped them up with little mustard and horseradish to make it look spicy, because that, to me, is something you always do on a cheesesteak, make it a little spicy. Not being familiar with cheesesteaks from California, you don't have that. When we came here when I was a kid, we actually went to Jim's here on South Street, and it was probably about 5 or 6, and I thought it was amazing because I'd never had anything like that before. So I would say it's probably my most memorable cheesesteak experience. Thanks for sitting here and listening to me talk about cheesesteaks. Now we're gonna go make a cheesesteak. Prost.